Campiglia Marittima, often called the sea daffodil, is a perennial plant native to the Mediterranean coast, renowned for its striking white flowers. The plant thrives in coastal regions, especially along sandy dunes and rocky shores. It has long, slender leaves and clusters of fragrant, star-shaped flowers that bloom in late summer, adding a unique touch to the coastal landscapes. The flower's white color with a yellow center gives it an elegant appearance, making it a popular subject for nature photographers. The flowering period of Campiglia Marittima is typically between July and September, and its blooms open in the early morning, releasing a pleasant fragrance that attracts pollinators, especially moths and bees. During the night, the flowers close, making it a unique sight for those fortunate enough to see them at the right time. This nocturnal blooming habit is one of the key characteristics that distinguish it from other coastal plants. While the plant is beautiful, it is also resilient, capable of surviving in harsh coastal environments. The sea daffodil thrives in sandy, salty soils and can withstand strong winds and saltwater sprays. Its roots penetrate deep into the soil, helping it survive dry spells. This resilience makes it a valuable part of coastal ecosystems, where it helps stabilize sand dunes and prevent erosion by binding the sand with its robust root systems. Campiglia Marittima is considered a symbol of coastal beauty, often associated with the untouched charm of Mediterranean beaches. The plant has a long history of use in medicinal practices, particularly in ancient times. While it was believed to have certain healing properties, its toxicity has also been recognized, especially in its roots and bulbs, which are poisonous if ingested. Ancient civilizations may have used it for ritualistic purposes or in certain folk remedies, though caution was always advised. This plant is highly protected in many parts of the Mediterranean, as its delicate habitat has been threatened by human activities, particularly coastal development and tourism. Conservation efforts have focused on preserving Campiglia Maritimma's natural habitat, and it is now considered a protected species in many countries. Its conservation is crucial not only for maintaining the plant's existence but also for preserving the biodiversity of coastal ecosystems where it thrives. Campiglia Marittima has also been featured in literature and folklore. Its elusive, nocturnal blooming cycle and striking beauty have inspired poets, writers, and artists throughout history. In ancient mythologies, it was often linked with themes of love and transience, symbolizing beauty that is fleeting yet profound. The flower's delicate petals and vibrant appearance have made it a powerful metaphor for the transient nature of life and beauty. In addition to its cultural significance, Campiglia Marittima has ecological importance. As a coastal plant, it plays a crucial role in sand dune stabilization, preventing erosion caused by wind and water. Its dense root system helps to maintain the integrity of the shoreline, making it an essential part of coastal ecosystems. These ecosystems provide vital habitats for many species of wildlife, including birds, insects, and small mammals, further highlighting the importance of preserving this plant. The plant has adapted remarkably well to its environment. It is particularly suited to saline soils, which many plants find inhospitable. Its ability to thrive in saltwater-laden environments makes it a standout species in coastal regions, where few plants can survive the harsh conditions. This adaptation is due in part to its waxy leaves, which reduce water loss, and its ability to extract water from the salty soil without being harmed by the high salinity. Although the flowering plant is most common along Mediterranean beaches, it is occasionally found in other coastal regions with similar climates. Its longevity in these areas suggests that it has evolved to be well suited to coastal life over millennia. It is often found in wild, untamed coastal areas, where it can spread naturally. As human activities encroach on these areas, the preservation of the plant's native habitat has become even more crucial. Campiglia Marittima is also associated with the spiritual significance in many Mediterranean cultures. The flower's fragile beauty, its association with the sea, and its resistance to harsh conditions have made it a symbol of endurance and survival. The flower is sometimes thought to embody hope and renewal, thriving in difficult conditions where other plants might perish. In various cultures, it has been seen as a symbol of resilience in the face of adversity. In modern times, Campiglia Marittima is increasingly being used in landscaping projects in coastal areas, especially in efforts to restore and stabilize dunes. Its use in such projects helps combat beach erosion and preserve delicate coastal ecosystems. The plant's attractive appearance also makes it a desirable addition to coastal gardens, where it provides both aesthetic beauty and ecological benefits. By planting it, people help protect the shores while creating vibrant, natural spaces. The cultural heritage surrounding Campiglia Marittima is diverse, and it is often featured in local festivals and celebrations across the Mediterranean. In some regions, the flower is celebrated as part of spring festivals, symbolizing renewal and the beauty of the sea. People gather to admire the blooms, share stories, and take part in cultural rituals that have been passed down through generations, keeping the plant's legacy alive. Campiglia Marittima is an essential part of coastal flora, and its presence is an indicator of healthy coastal ecosystems. Its flowers are a reminder of the fragility and beauty of nature, and its conservation reflects the ongoing need to protect the natural world from the pressures of urbanization and climate change. Efforts to conserve and protect this unique species are an essential part of the global push for sustainable living and environmental preservation. In coastal regions where Campiglia Marittima thrives, it helps contribute to the local economy by attracting nature tourists who are drawn to the plant's beauty. The towns and regions where the flower is found often benefit from ecotourism, where visitors can explore the natural landscapes while also learning about the importance of preserving these delicate habitats. The plant plays an indirect yet crucial role in the economic well-being of coastal communities that depend on sustainable tourism. In addition to its beauty, Campiglia Marittima is known for its unique adaptation to coastal life. The plant's long, slender leaves are designed to capture as much moisture as possible from the surrounding air, enabling it to survive in the dry, salty environment. This ability to adapt to low water conditions is part of the plant's survival strategy, allowing it to endure even when other plants may fail to thrive in the same harsh conditions. For botanists and researchers, the study of Campiglia Marittima provides insight into how plants can evolve to cope with extreme environments. The flower's ability to thrive in saltwater and its adaptations to the coastal ecosystem make it a subject of interest for those studying plant resilience and coastal ecology. Researchers continue to explore how this plant can be used to inform conservation efforts aimed at protecting coastal ecosystems from the impacts of climate change and human activity. Finally, the presence of Campiglia Marittima on a beach is often an indication of the health of the entire coastal ecosystem. Its survival in such environments is a sign that the area has not been overly impacted by pollution, human activity, or climate change. The plant's thriving presence offers hope for the future of coastal environments, as it is one of the few species that can adapt to the harsh conditions caused by rising sea levels and increasing coastal development. Its continued survival is vital for coastal biodiversity. Campiglia Marittima is increasingly being recognized for its role in coastal restoration projects. Environmentalists and coastal management experts have incorporated this plant into efforts to combat coastal erosion and preserve natural habitats. By stabilizing sand dunes, it helps to mitigate the effects of rising sea levels and intense storms. This makes it a crucial species in the fight against environmental degradation in coastal regions, where many plants struggle to survive in the ever-changing landscape. The plant has also captured the attention of landscape architects, who value it for its ability to enhance the beauty of coastal landscapes while providing essential ecological services. Campiglia Maritimma's adaptability to different soil types and its low maintenance needs make it an ideal choice for sustainable landscaping projects along coastlines. It can be used to create natural-looking landscapes that require minimal human intervention while contributing to the preservation of the local ecosystem. In some Mediterranean regions, Campiglia Marittima is cultivated not just for its beauty but also for its medicinal potential. Although the plant can be toxic if consumed, its extracts have been historically used in traditional herbal remedies for treating ailments such as respiratory conditions and digestive issues. Researchers are investigating its bioactive compounds, hoping to discover new medical uses while ensuring that the plant's toxic properties are carefully managed. The Campiglia Marittima flower has long been a symbol of romanticism in Mediterranean culture. Its rare and fleeting blooms have inspired poetry and art throughout history. Artists have captured its elegance and fragility on canvas, and poets have written about its ephemeral nature as a metaphor for love, beauty, and the passage of time. In local traditions, it is sometimes seen as a symbol of hope, resilience, and the enduring beauty of nature in the face of challenges. Local folklore often ties the sea daffodil to magical beliefs and superstitions. In some areas, people believed that the plant's flowers could ward off evil spirits, offering protection to those who lived near the coast. Others considered it a good omen for sailors embarking on long journeys. This cultural connection to the plant further enhances its significance, making it not only an important ecological species but also a cultural and spiritual symbol of the Mediterranean world. Campiglia Maritima's habitat is typically restricted to certain regions of the Mediterranean coast, making it somewhat rare and highly sought after by nature enthusiasts. Due to its specialized habitat requirements, it's often found in areas that are less impacted by human activity, such as protected coastal reserves. In many parts of the Mediterranean, local conservation efforts focus on maintaining the integrity of these areas to ensure that the plant can continue to thrive in its natural environment. The unique aroma of the Campiglia maritima flower is another feature that draws attention. Its fragrance is known for being both sweet and slightly spicy, with a distinctive freshness that is often described as inviting and clean. This scent is released primarily during the night when the flowers bloom, adding a sensory layer to the experience of visiting coastal regions where the plant grows. Its allure is one of the reasons why the plant is often featured in ecotourism and nature-based experiences. Campiglia maritima also plays an important role in supporting local wildlife. Its flowers provide nectar for a variety of insects, including butterflies and bees, which are essential for pollination. In addition, its roots create a sheltered environment for small creatures, contributing to the biodiversity of coastal ecosystems. The plant is thus a key component of the food web, supporting both plant-eating and insect-eating species, which in turn supports larger predators. As the effects of climate change become increasingly evident along Mediterranean coasts, plants like Campiglia maritima are seen as potential indicators of environmental health. The plant's ability to thrive in areas affected by increased salinity and sea level rise may offer valuable insights into how coastal ecosystems can adapt to these challenges. Scientists are closely monitoring its health and distribution patterns to predict the potential impacts of climate change on coastal flora. In coastal conservation, Campiglia maritima is often a flagship species, used to draw attention to the importance of protecting delicate ecosystems. By focusing efforts on preserving this plant, organizations can protect a wide range of other species that share its habitat. This makes the plant an excellent tool for environmental education and awareness, helping to engage the public and policymakers in coastal preservation efforts. The seeds of Campiglia maritima are known to be wind-dispersed, which allows the plant to colonize new areas along the coast. The seeds are lightweight and can travel long distances, helping to spread the plant to areas that are suitable for its growth. This method of seed dispersal is crucial for the plant's ability to establish new colonies, especially as coastal areas shift due to climate change and other environmental pressures. Despite being toxic if ingested, Campiglia maritima is nonetheless valuable in traditional medicine, albeit with caution. While some cultures used it for treating respiratory illnesses and inflammatory conditions, it was never a widespread or common remedy due to the risks associated with its toxicity. The use of the plant in medicinal practices underscores the delicate balance between human innovation and the natural world, with many plants offering potential healing properties at the cost of their inherent dangers.